First off, I want to give all praises and glory to the Most High Yahweh in the name of His only begotten Son YAHAWASHI, in the name of the Holy Spirit. In Hebrew, it's called Halal Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashai Bahashem Rahach Kodash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of GMS who taught me this truth. Salutations to all the brothers out there that's teaching this word in truth and sincerity and peace, blessings and healings on to the elect and multitude, because that's why we do these videos. And today, man, I want to talk about some stuff. Cotton Swab was talking about, what China is doing is it's a role model for many countries, and I'm about to play what they doing. You know what I'm saying, over there in China. Okay, but also I wanted to talk about Kanye. You know what I'm saying, because they cut off all his money. You know what I'm saying. He couldn't even use Apple Pay. And they're building this whole NWO and this new financial system, and it's going to come down to that. If you speak out against them, you're not going to be able to buy and sell. It talks about that in Revelation 13, that you're going to need a MOTB, but it's going to be a social credit score system, and if you're socially in the red, you ain't going to be able to do anything in society, man. Balenciaga came out with some commercial or photo shoot, you know what I'm saying, of some little girls and some buying this teddy bear. You know what I'm saying? And in the papers down here, it was talking about some child porn or something. That's what these people are on, man, because you know who runs these companies? The Jewish wish to be a Jew. But they don't follow the Torah or the Bible. They follow the Talmud. And in the Talmud, it says what? You can have sex with children. When a grown man has intercourse with a little girl, it is nothing. Okay? So this is what these people are into. Okay? In the scriptures, in the Bible, talks about this is the devil the Bible speaks of. These are the devils the Bible speaks of, man. Okay? Let's get what this guy said, and then I'm going to play some other stuff.
On the G20, you were there meeting some of the leaders as well. Professor Schwab, what do you make of the result? Finally, they put something as a statement, and it seems quite positive with all the voices included.
I think it's positive. It's already positive through the fact that everybody agreed about the statement, which we haven't had the last years. Now the base has been formed, but we have to go one step further. We have to have a strategic mood. We have to construct the world of tomorrow. It's a systemic transformation of the world. So we have to define how the world should look like, which we want to come out of this transformation period. I respect China's achievements, which are tremendous over the last over 40 years. I think it's a role model for many countries, but I think also we should leave it to each country to make its own decision what system it wants to adopt. And I think we should be very careful in imposing systems. But the Chinese model is certainly a very attractive model for quite a number of countries.
So China's model is very attractive for many other countries, and also he's trying to say that people get to pick what they want. No, they don't, man. You know what I'm saying? It's an NWO. It's a New World Order, man. But also, China is with Babylon. You know what I'm saying? It says in the scriptures that they would follow, the Western world in wickedness. But I wanted to talk about what he was talking about at first, because these people speak like they're gods, man. They speak like they're the new gods of the earth. We're going to shape the world in our image. And, bro, no, you ain't, man. Like, bro, if they had the world, then that Balenciaga shit, you know what I'm saying? This shit right here, this will be legal, man. You can, what do they call it? Maps, minors attracted persons. That's what they would make that legal, man. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want these people to rule the earth because they are the wicked the Bible speaks of, okay? Now, going down to 2 Thessalonians, I get this all the time because it's relevant to what's going on right now, okay? Let no man deceive you by any means, that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. It was always a time and a place when the man of sin was to be revealed, and the time is now. He's being revealed in this time that we're in today, okay? Esau, Edom, these Edomites, okay? The devil the Bible speaks of, that's these people, okay? Amalek, okay? The Jewish people, that's them, okay? who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. And another thing that came out too, Elon Musk statue, this, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, these people think they're gods, okay? Okay, this is an idol. Okay, people gonna be doing all type of stuff, you know, looking up to this man and blah blah blah. But you know, going back in the scriptures, it says that they would oppose and exalt themselves above all that is called God. Now, with thing, I want to get Obadiah too, man. It's just scriptures popping up in my head. This is Obadiah 1. This is talking about Esau, Edom, okay? This is Obadiah says, that pride of thy heart have deceived thee that dwellest in the crest of the rocks, because these people is from the land of Edom, Mount Seir, okay? It says, whose habitation is high. Whose habitation is high. Elon Musk building a space station or whatever he's doing. That's safe in his heart. Who shall bring me down to the ground? That's these people's mindset. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, okay? America exalt thyself as the eagle. The Spaniards exalted themselves as the eagle. And though thou set the nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. So the Lord's going to bring them down, okay? And their pride is out of control, man, to think that they're what? Gods of the earth. But they set that nest among the stars, okay? They set that nest among the stars, man. Hey, man, YAHAWASHI is this, hey, all-knowing, man. This whole Bible is coming true before everybody's eyes, man. You know what I'm saying? But let's talk about China, okay? Now, I wanted to get this, Asia, because they're wicked too, man. These Asians is wicked too, man. You saw what Josiah was doing to Kyrie, man. Okay, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 46. It says, and thou, Asia, that art partaker of the hope of Babylon, and art the glory of her person, because what's this Babylon is talking about right here? It's talking about basically American native when you use the Western civilization, the new Rome. Okay, spiritual Egypt, spiritual Egypt, spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah. Asia that are a partaker of the hope of Babylon. So these Asian countries, preferably China, they're following America's blueprint. Woe be unto thee. What's woe mean? Destruction, man. Woe be unto thee, thou wretch, because thou hast made thyself like unto her. So these Asian countries have made thyself like unto who? These Edomite countries. Okay, American native and EU. These Edomites are ruling right now. These Asian countries have followed in their footsteps. Okay, because thou hast made thyself like unto her. They have made thyself like unto her, and has decked thy daughters in whoredom. Okay, meaning the philosophies that these Western nations follow, these Asian countries are following. And I got a picture right here because it talks about America basically pouring that wine all over the world. Their wine going all over the world, meaning their philosophies. And now these other countries are adopting their philosophies. Democracy, their religion, idolatry, homosexuality, lies, adultery, covetousness, and murder. That's all these Edomite countries promote, man. Okay? Everything that the Bible said do, they do backwards. And now these other countries are following in their footsteps. That's why YAHAWASHI is going to come down and take down what? The world as a whole, man. Because all these countries have followed in Esau's ways. Okay, this world is under Satan's vibration. So he's going to take this whole world down, okay, and rebuild it new, okay, on the earth. It says that they might please and glory in thy lovers, which have always desired to commit whoredom with thee. So they always desire to be like Esau, man. Thou hast followed her that is hated in all her works and inventions, therefore saith God. So YAHAWASHI hates Esau, Edom, man. Okay, but you have followed who God hates in all her works. Everything that they have done, you have done. I will send plagues upon thee, widowhood, poverty, famine, sword, and pestilence, to waste thy houses with destruction and death. So, you know, this is their judgment. You know what I'm saying? So it's going World War III. These people going to be getting fucked up too over there in China and stuff. Okay, pestilence. What did 19 started over there? Hey man, it's just wonderful that what YAHAWASHI said would happen is coming true, and what these nations would do is coming true. You know what I'm saying? So let's get what that blueprint Cotton Swab was talking about. So right here, you know, QR code equals you are allowed to participate in society. Yellow QR code, you are not allowed to participate in society. What a horrible, altarian, and dystopian way to live. So, you know, they want to do this in America, man. NATO countries in the EU, they want to do this over here. You know what I'm saying? And it's coming, man. And we're gonna see where this leads, because they're making camps and putting people in camps and Hey, man, all that's coming over here too, man. Let's play this. So she in the yellow. She can't participate and do nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? And he over here saying that this is good. We want to be like that. You know what I'm saying? They trying to do it over here in America, man. You know, so this is what's happening in China right now. The people are clashing. You know what I'm saying? But you see these people in these white, look like stormtroopers. iPhone factory workers clash with China's riot police over COVID fears. Let's play this. Yeah, man. So that's gonna be having riots gonna be happening over here too, cause they're going to try to implement this new world order over here in America, man. Okay, slowly but surely, gradualism. Okay, they're getting everybody used to digital dollars, getting everybody used to PayPal, getting everybody used to Apple Pay. You know, it was to trick y'all people. Okay, so going right here. Okay, camps coming to America. This is in China, man. Okay. And I just want to say here, you got to think, man. These so-called white people, they came up with that depopulation theory. I forgot who it was that came up with it, but it was somebody back in the day. You know, when Tom Hanks, he was talking about that dude on television or whatever. But you know, like it says that I just read in Second Esdras that Asia will be a partaker in the hope of Babylon. I bet Esau, even the so-called white man, told these I bet he told these Chinese people that Moab that you got too many people, because you know how they say there's a lot of people over there, and I bet he convinced them, to do what they're doing over here now. So that's why YAHAWASHI has to rule, because to tell the world that there's too many people on it is crazy, man. It's that just means you're a bad ruler and you don't know how to rule. Because there's mad room. And yeah, man. So we played all that. basically wickedness going on. Asia being a partaker of the hope of Babylon, Moab following in Esau Edom's footsteps, and it's going to come over here to America too. This is Jeremiah 30:7. That last for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. I bet the elect in China is already going through this, man, because you see what they're doing over there. Okay, it's already started. Now, I want to get this Revelations 2, because we know that some of us are going to get caught and put in these camps. Okay, brothers been having dreams about camp sisters. People of the world just been having dreams, and in the scriptures it talks about this. Revelations 2:10, fear none of those things which you shall suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, and this is talking about a people, man. Okay, Esau, Edom. Okay, it says that you may be tried. Okay, you shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. So we know that they're going to come after the true believers, and they're going to try to lock them up. Okay. 2 Ezra 16:70, for there shall be in every place and in the cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. Now the true believers are the Israelites, okay, and they're coming back to their heritage, the blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, and various other people. You might look white, you might look Chinese, okay, you might look, Arabian, you might look Italian, you might look Irish, okay, but you're Israelites, okay, and they're going to come upon those that fear the Lord, the real believers. Okay, because they ain't going to be coming after these Christians. These Christians is with this world, man. Okay, they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. This is talking about in the last days. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. So, they're going to be saying all manner of evil against the true believers. They're going to be saying they're terrorists. They're going to be saying this. They're going to be saying that. And they got the media, okay, behind them. And they're going to push this, and y'all people are going to believe it who don't believe. Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. So we're not supposed to fret, man. We just got to believe in YAHAWASHI will do miracles. Okay, miracles going to be happening just like when YAHAWASHI, who y'all call Jesus Christ, is walking around. There's going to be miracles taking place in these days. Okay, things you can't explain. All this stuff is coming. You know what I'm saying? These camps and this new world system, currency system, CBDCs. But going here. Now, Kanye West, he had billions of dollars or whatever. I wanted to talk about this. Okay. And let's listen to what he's saying, because this is going to be happening over here too in America. They already happened over there in Canada with them truckers, okay? And they took over the PayPal, so these people can do things like this, okay? Because they think they're what? Gods, okay? Just like it says in 2 Thessalonians, okay? So let's play what Kanye is saying.
I went from being a multi-billionaire to not being able to use my Apple Pay. 4 nights ago, I couldn't use my Apple Pay because somehow Adidas was able to legally go in and freeze my money. And when I see this, I think, well, if this could happen to me, this could happen to other Americans. And for what? This can happen to an American that didn't even steal anything, that didn't even hurt anyone. This could just happen to you for saying the wrong idea out loud, for expressing yourself.
Now, I want to get some scripture, because 2 scriptures popped up in my head right when he was talking. Now, we're in enemy territory right now. Okay? They know we're the real Jews, but, they don't want us to profess it. It's against the law. It was against the law to say you were a Jew in Greece. Okay? And the Israelites was around in that time, and they made it a law that you couldn't say it. 2 Maccabees 6:6. Neither was it lawful for a man to keep the Sabbath days or ancient feasts, or to profess himself at all to be a Jew. Even though that you are a Jew, you can't profess it that you're a Jew. It's against the law. Okay? And it's just, there's nothing new under the sun, man. The people that was ruling back then are ruling now and oppressing the same people they was oppressing back then. Okay? We've been under oppression under these dudes like 3 times already. You know what I'm saying? Greece, Rome, and now America, NATO, and the EU. And he said that he's being treated like he's a murderer or a thief or something. You know what I'm saying? But all he did was profess himself to be a Jew. And basically he was shouting it on the hilltops. Now, this is 1 Peter 4:14. And if you be reproached for the name of Mashiach, happy are ye. For the spirit of glory and the God resteth upon you. On their part he is evil spoken of, but on your part he is glorified. But let none of you suffer as a murderer. Okay? Basically, they treating Kanye like he's a murderer or as a thief, like he stole something. When they the ones that stole our identity, but they going to treat him like a thief or a murderer or an evildoer. They're treating him like an evildoer because he said that he was the real Jew or a busybody in other men's matters. Yet, if any man suffer as a Christian, let him not be ashamed, but let him glorify God on his behalf. Okay? It's just crazy, man. Now, when you go to Revelations 13, okay, it's talking about these people setting up this beast system. But if you go down here, when you get to 16, and he calls the fall both small and great, rich and poor. Isn't Kanye rich? Free and bond to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and this is coming. Okay, the RFID chip. Okay, you can buy and sell with, and that no man might buy or sell. You know, Kanye don't even have the MOTB right now. You know, but he got Apple Pay, and he can't even use his Apple Pay right now because these people cut it off. Like this was a social credit score system, or something. You know, but he's a rich person. They know his emails. They know all his stuff. They got his companies. Okay, they know where he get his money from, so they can cut it off. And they're doing this in front of everybody's face. And none of you people are standing up. None of you people are saying anything. None of you people are doing anything. They're seeing how y'all people will react to them doing something like this to Kyrie. And they made Kyrie stand up because they're making him a spectacle, because when they bring all this stuff down the pipeline, they don't want you to speak out either. Or they're going to cut your shit off. You know what I'm saying? It's some wicked times we're living in. And that no man might buy or sell, say, if he that had the mark of the name or the beast or the number of his name. This is the RFID chip is coming. Okay? And if you don't believe it is, then that's on you. But it is coming, one way or another. Now going on to this Balenciaga thing. Okay? The brand Balenciaga just did an interesting photo shoot for their new products recently, which included a very purposely poorly hidden court document about virtual child porn, normal stuff. And we know that these people rape children and adrenochrome and all this wickedness, and you know, this is what they do, man. And I already got the, you know, in the Talmud, this is what they don't follow the Bible or the Torah. They follow the Talmud, man. This is their book. Okay, the Jewish people's book. The Great Fair of the Ashkenazis, black people are reading the Talmud, and I'm not gonna read that fucking book. You know, I already know it's wicked. So let's get some things what it says in here. Sanhedrin, a Jew may marry a 3-year-old girl, specifically 3 years and a day old. Sanhedrin 54b, a Jew may have sex with a child as long as the child is less than 9 years old. Kenafboth, when a grown man has intercourse with a little girl, it is nothing. Okay, going on to this. I mean, this is lawful to them. This is their religion. Okay, this is their religion. You see all this stuff here? Got men's clothes right there. Like, and these people think this is what they believe. This is what they believe. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 12 verse 3. For it was thy will to destroy by the hands of our fathers both those old inhabitants of the old land, which was Canaan. Okay, and the Canaanites, they used to be into all this wickedness, all this pedophilia. Okay, Esau, Edom, he took on the Canaanite gods, the Egyptian gods, the Sodom and Gomorrah, whoever they worshipped. Okay, they took on all these gods, which is Satan. Okay, whom thou hatest for doing the most odious works of witchcrafts and wicked sacrifices, and also those merciless murderers of children, and devourers of man's flesh, and the feast of blood. And they got some chick, okay, Jay-Z was with this chick, Amina Abarovich, okay, bathing in blood and shit, with the priests out of the midst of their idolatrous crew, and the parents that kill with their own hands, souls destitute of help. It's talking about these people, man. Okay, it was talking about, you know, the Canaanites, but, you know, Esau, Edom took on these Canaanite gods. And that Talmud is nothing but Canaanite wickedness, okay? This is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 14, going down to 23. For whilst they slew their children in sacrifices, or used secret ceremonies, or made revealings of strange rites. And you know this is what they do. They keep neither lives nor marriages any longer undefiled, but either one slew another traitorously or grieved him by adultery, so that there reigned in all men without exception blood, manslaughter, theft, and dismutilation, corruption, unfaithfulness, tumults, perjury, disquieting of good men, forgetfulness of good turns, defiling of souls. Okay, this is the defiling of a soul right here, because you know what they did to this child, man. And they put it out on Front Street for all y'all people to know. They got this child right here on this couch with this bear, and look at this, mad cups and drinks down here. You know, this is about sick. They keep neither lives nor marriages any longer undefiled, but either one slew another traitorously or grieved him by adultery, so that there reigned in all men without exception blood, manslaughter, theft, dissimulation, corruption, unfaithfulness, tumults, perjury, disquieting of good men. And they want all the Israelites to keep quiet. We ain't keeping quiet. Y'all niggas is Edomites, y'all niggas is Amalekites, y'all niggas is wicked. Forgetfulness of good turns, defiling of souls, changing of kind, disorder of marriages, adultery, and shameless uncleanness, for the worship of idols, not to be named in the beginning, the cause and the end of all good evil. Okay, last scripture I want to get, because who's going to stand up against evil for the Lord? Okay, because ain't nobody else doing it. The Israelites are. Psalms 94:16, who will rise up for me against the evildoers, or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity? Okay, we at the end, man. It's time to stand for something. Okay, stand with the Lord, man. He's gonna bring these people to naught. He's gonna bring these people to an end, and you gotta believe that, man. These people ain't gonna rule forever. Okay, these people are not gonna rule forever. Okay, they only got the world for a short period of time, like it says in Revelations 20, a little season. Okay, the kingdom of heaven is about to be set up after this, but everything's being brought to the light. Okay, what these people plan to do and what these people are doing, and these other nations are following them. Like I brought out that China was following them in wickedness. Okay, the Lord's going to take all these people down, every one of them. Okay, double honors unto the elders and apostles of GMS who taught me the truth, and call Holy YAHAWASHI.